Well, if it isn't Tamagotchi, her new favorite pet.
Yes.
So what's that make me, fish sticks?
Oh, are you hungry?
Oh, no. By all means, feed it. Play till your heart's content.
Look, Goldie. I took good care of her, and she changed again.
Change?
If you grew up through the 90s and 2000s, chances are that you had one of these. Tamagotchis were the coolest toy you could have, partially because it was a pet that your parents would actually let you have since it didn't poop in the house, and it kept you entertained in the car. There were several revisions of Tamagotchi, and when I was younger, I somehow ended up with a version 2, one that you could actually communicate between each other via infrared, but for some reason I couldn't find anyone else that I could connect with, so whatever. So the other day I was browsing archive.org's CD software library, which I recommend. It's basically like online thrifting, and I found this. Tamagotchi for Windows 95, also 98, and it came out in 1997. So I downloaded the ISO, ran it through my Windows 98 virtual machine, and it just worked. There's no protection or keys or licensing. They badger you for an email from time to time, but other than that, there's really no hindrance. So when you first open the game, it starts off with a little intro animation, and it implies that a Tamagotchi egg was left on your planet, and it hatches into what will be your Tamagotchi. Then after that, it's pretty much the same interface as what you'd get with the LCD screen Tamagotchis. You have feeding, lights, care center, an alarm, games, which are mostly chance, and then an Arkanoid clone, medicine, what I assume is cleaning or bath time, given the rubber ducky icon, some stats, and this Pac-Man icon, which I assume is discipline. And then there's one unclickable icon that might just be a non-functional or maybe like unlocks later. I figure I just gotta play with it more to figure it out. It doesn't do anything right now. Either way, this is the full Tamagotchi experience on PC, and after my test on Windows 98, I had the idea, well, wouldn't it be good to use on Windows 10? Like, what if it works? So I installed it on Windows 10, and it just worked. Exactly the same as Windows 98, fully compatible. The only downside is you have to have the disk inserted to run it. But luckily in Windows 10, when you open up an ISO by default, it mounts it as a virtual disk drive. So it just works. If you want to do this yourself, it's really simple. You just go download the ISO, open it up in Windows 10 and run the setup and you're good to go. Just don't forget to put your little dude in the daycare when you close the game or else rip. So yeah, if you want Tamagotchi on your Windows computer, install it and have some fun. I'm Zach Nick, and thanks for watching.